One to the very top of New York City here at the Edge in Hudson Yards to enjoy the beautiful nighttime skyline views of this gorgeous city of ours. The greatest city in the world, the Big Apple. It goes by many names. Let me know where you're watching from, and today we're going to enjoy some beautiful views, take it slow, really take a look at each and every single building that we can. I'm Ariel, you're watching Urbanist. Let me know where you're watching from. Right now we are looking straight at the Empire State Building. We see one Vanderbilt down there. I'll point it out closer a little bit later during the broadcast. Hello everyone, nice to see you here. Look at this view, oh my God, absolutely gorgeous. In love with these views. Down there we see the Freedom Tower and we are at the Edge. That's the 100th floor. Right now we are basically 100. We're at 99.5. If I walk a little bit further up, I'll go to 100. And we are at the Edge, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Nice to see you here. So let me know where you're watching from. Here we see Uptown Manhattan. We see Queens. We see the skyscrapers of Billionaires Row. A bunch of buildings we're going to see here today. Nightborough says, can you say hi to me? Of course, Nightborough. Welcome, Nightborough. Nice to see you here. Welcome. So it's extremely packed here today, and there's a lot of people here. You can barely see me because it's the screen is very dark. But in order to sit at the steps, you had to get something at the champagne bar. So I decided to seize the day and get myself a spiked cider. So it's a spiked apple cider. So hello everyone. Let me know where we're watching from. I'll show you the views. So I got myself a spiked apple cider with some brandy. It actually tastes really good. You're required to buy a drink in order to sit down here for the views. And yeah. Hello, Elisa. New York City is very sexy indeed. Hello, Phyllis. Nice to see you here. Hello, Blakely. Welcome. So let's enjoy sitting down here, and then we'll go downstairs and enjoy a little bit more. The thing is, with going downstairs, there's only so much I can show you by the window since so many people are here taking photographs. So we'll zoom in from this perspective here first. And then about 10 or so minutes after I finish this apple cider brandy, we'll go downstairs. I'm keeping warm, right? That's right, he saw me. Rather than having just a jacket, I'm having a liquid jacket. That's what I call a liquid coat. Some people call it liquid courage. I call it liquid coat. The views are insane. I agree. Look at absolutely gorgeous views from down here. From up here, 99 floors. There's a 100th floor, but they have an event down up there, so we don't have access to it right now. But on the steps, we're basically on the 100th floor. So let me zoom in. Let me know if you want me to zoom in on any building. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Darja. Hello, Samar. Hello, Aa. Welcome. Hello, Mags. Night Bro. Nice to see you here. Loma. Akash from Guyana. Welcome. Sorry, I don't think I myself know what the Edge is. The Edge is 30 Hudson Yards. It's a skyscraper with an outdoor deck. And we have an outdoor observation deck. It's right now the tallest outdoor observation deck in the US. I think is among the tallest in the world. I think there might be a building that just beats it by a few more feet. But it's one of the tallest observation decks in the entire world. It exceeds the Empire State Building, which we see down there. Hello, Melissa. Nice to see you here. And the name of this place is called The Edge, 30 Hudson Yards. So earlier today, when I explored Hudson Yards, that was a huge skyscraper. Tova says, I'm out late. You know, it's about 6 p.m. Late for me. Usually I do my live streams around 1 p.m. So I just tuned in. Is there a fee? Yes, there's a fee. It's $34 if you reserve online, but I got the tickets spontaneously. Luckily, they have a machine right by the entrance in the mall of Hudson Yards, and it cost me $38. The drink cost me $18. So a bit expensive, but I think it's worth it to show you all the views. So feel free to ask me any questions. We'll go downstairs a little bit. We'll make the line to see the edge. Luckily, there is no line right now. So I'll go down and show you the views right below our feet. Hello, Betty, in love with this view. Oh, so glad, Samar. Hello, Attila. Can you show us the views from the streets above? I will. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Melba. Thank you so much for the stars. Zdravo, Elisa, to Darja, watching from Slovenia. Welcome. Lots of people watching from all around the world. Hello, this is the New Yorker Hotel, the place where Nikola Tesla stayed for the final years of his life. Right up there, we're soon going to see One Vanderbilt, the newest skyscraper to join the ranks of the tallest skyscrapers in New York City. I think the building has already reached completion, but the outdoor observation deck there will be opening up, I think, in mid-2021. That should have been the straight shot top shelf, says Veronica, for $18. You know what? They actually had very good quality brandy. They had top shelf brandy that they used. And they weren't light on the alcohol. So while it is expensive I'm basically drinking the highest amount of altitude I've ever drank before. And it's a pretty good quality drink. I like it. Can you show us the Freedom Tower? We'll do soon, yes. Hello, Nightbro. Hello, Arlene. Sudsri, nice to see you here. So right there, we're seeing Uptown Manhattan. We're seeing the views of the Billionaires Row. Which direction we're facing? Right now, Cheryl, we're facing uptown, and there's a huge crane right over there of a building that's being constructed nearby. I think that's a spiral, maybe. And we're gonna see the Freedom Tower soon. Tay, we are on top of New York City, here at the edge. An expensive drink in a paper cup. Indeed it is. Indeed it is, Kay. Koo, nice to see you here. Hello, Leonardo, welcome. Jolie, me gusta cuando hablas español. Sí, claro. Estamos ahora 99 pisos arriba de la ciudad, aquí en los rascacielos que se llama The Edge en Hudson Yards. Uno de los rascacielos más nuevos aquí en Nueva York. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a spiked apple cider with brandy. I forgot the brand name of the brandy, but it was a top shelf brand. Not a cheap brandy, luckily. So right there is the Freedom Tower. You have to order a expensive drink to look at this view. In order to sit on these steps, yes. I'm sitting on these steps because the view is a bit better rather than trying to get around all the people taking photos. But soon we'll go downstairs. Hello, Dennis. Nice to see you. Welcome. So right there is the Freedom Tower. How are they with social distancing? Some people are abiding it. Some other people are not. It depends. It depends. They're trying their best, the employees, to enforce social distancing. Here, we're outdoors, so it's not too much of an issue. But downstairs, they're trying to enforce it when you're going up the elevator and everything. The elevator, they only allow 4 people maximum, which is nice, and you get up there pretty quickly. Any places to eat up here? They actually do have a restaurant. Let me show it to you. Jolie, 99 pesos. Oh, sí, claro, 99 pesos. Y ese es piso número 100. Ahí. This is the 100th floor, and there is the restaurant. Usually you can go up to the 100th floor for the indoor viewing area, but it is closed for a private event. Does it need to be alcohol, though, says Virginia. No, they offer coffee, they offer soft drinks. And you could, if you really want to sit on these steps for very cheap, you can easily do it via buying a $8 soft drink. Todd, 99 floor right now, since I'm on the steps between the 99th and the 100th, I'm at 99.5. So right there we see the Statue of Liberty. Looks so tiny from this perspective. Any music playing or entertainment? No. The only entertainment is seeing people take selfies at the edge right there. That's the only entertainment you get. People taking their Instagrams. People trying to take Instagrams at night. It's very hard to take a good photo in this type of lighting situation. If you want to take good photos, come here a little bit earlier in the day. Oh yeah, Lisa says, I remind you that in some areas it's possible that the connection could go away, close to the glass barriers. That's true, Lisa. I'm glad you remember that from the first time we came here. That's why taking a sweet time sitting down here. Hello, Christine. Amy, the price to the top is a total of $38 plus tax, so about $40-ish, $41. Plus the drink to sit on these steps was $18. So I appreciate every PayPaler, Super Chatter, Star Sender, supporter, patron. I appreciate all of you guys who've been supporting. Thank you so much for these amazing views. I hope you enjoy them. We see a few stars actually. What star is that? I think that might be Mars. Yeah. Jessica, I am back. I'm at the edge right now. At the edge of the world. Watching people taking selfies. Amy says, Ariel, you're not a cheap date, $50. Indeed, I'm not. Indeed, I'm not. Do folks bring their own liquor? I think they do check your bag, but not extensively. So take that as you will. They check your bag, but not extensively. So if you're good at hiding something in your bag, yeah, you do what you must. I'm afraid of heights. I think I'll pass out ever visiting here. Well, luckily you can watch from the comfort of your own phone and never have to come here in person. What a view, says Dwayne. Dwayne, yeah, Enigma. $38 plus tax. I just found out about you yesterday that you wrote a book. Yes, I did, Amy. Retrowave by Ariel Vera. Takes place in New York City, so if you enjoy New York City, you'll probably enjoy the book. Jessica says, you do what you must, LOL. Killaho says, amazing. Indeed it is. Okay, everyone, if you're enjoying these views, consider pressing that like button even though you can't see my face at all because it's so dark. Consider pressing that like button on YouTube. Let's get as many people on this broadcast as possible. And if we get hundreds of people tuning in at the same time, let's say if we pass 600 people tuning in at the same time, I'll lay down on the glass where you could look down 99 floors. I'll lay down on it on live video for all of you. I'll literally lay down on it. Press that like button and also on Facebook, share this video with any Facebook groups. More onto the views. What temperature is out here? Luckily the wind, it's not so windy, so I'm feeling pretty good. It's 52 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe a little bit colder, about 42 degrees Fahrenheit. But it is a pretty good view, pretty good. Mags is sponsoring this trip. Thank you, Mags, for becoming a sponsor of this trip up the edge. So everyone give a huge round of hearts to Mags. She has chipped in a little bit on PayPal. So let's zoom in here. I think we see what is this road? I'm not entirely sure what road this is. This might be the Queensboro Bridge. Right over here. I think we might be seeing the Queensboro Bridge. I'd have more than one drink to lie down on that glass as K. K indeed. So on YouTube, if we have more than 600 concurrent viewers, I will lie down on the glass. On live video for all of you. I think we'll get there. What is this building over here? What is this? Is that a crane? Or is that a gigantic spire? So right here, we see the... I'm not really sure what building that one is. We see two spires here, but one spire is really, really long. Michelle! It's Michelle's birthday, everyone, today. Give a huge birthday to Michelle. Michelle, I bring you the world for your birthday. Have a very happy birthday. I mistakenly said that was Janice's birthday. She was a dear viewer, but I think someone got confused in the comments and everyone just said happy birthday to Janice. So Janice, we appreciate you. But Michelle, happy birthday. Everyone give a huge happy birthday to Michelle for tuning in on her birthday. Hope you're doing really well. Don't do that, Ariel. Is it dangerous? No, it's not dangerous. A lot of people are doing it. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Not dangerous. Or is it? Maybe it is dangerous. And this live stream takes an entirely different turn, ladies and gentlemen. Nadim. Ooh, hard name to pronounce. Welcome. Amy says happy birthday to Michelle. Hi Judith, just got a notification. I have to fix dinner, but I want to see the view for the edge tonight. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, Judith. Have a happy fixing dinner. Oh, let's take a look at Times Square, ladies and gentlemen, and people of all genders. Look at that, Times Square. Up here, we see the corner of 42nd Street and 8th Avenue, which is one of my favorite movie theaters in the entire world. AMC Empire 25. Poor movie theaters are closed. R.I.P. We can't really see much more of Times Square. The best building to see Times Square is more the Empire State Building. But it's so bright, yeah. Yeah, crazy bright. All right, let's see what else we can spot. Let me know, what buildings do you spot as I'm moving my camera about? Here we got the super skinny buildings. I think this is the skinniest skyscraper in the entire world, right over here. Ariel, Lisa asks, Ariel, will you lay or sit on the glass? Yep, if we pass 600 concurrent viewers on YouTube. So for all the people watching YouTube, press that like button on YouTube and you'll guarantee joining in along a line down on the glass. Uptown Manhattan, we have a massive crane. I'm really enjoying this drink. Let me know how you guys doing tonight. Let me know in the comments. We need 500 more. We do. We do. Well, we'll get there. I have a good feeling about this, ladies and gentlemen. What do you prefer, Empire State Building or this? Great question. I would do both. I would do both views. I also like the Freedom Tower as well down there. So the Freedom Tower is beautiful views as well, but it's all indoors. So during the pandemic, I'm not comfortable staying in the indoor places for too long. I love those views, especially during wintertime, because it is indoors, so you can stay nice, warm, and cozy and still enjoy views of New York City. Here's not so much. Be sure to check the weather. If it's a super windy day, I think you'll be freezing. So come extra cozy if you come here on a winter day, especially if it's windy. But the Empire State Building, cool thing, and Top of the Rock, those two places have a good combination of indoors and outdoors. And I enjoy them. And they tend to be in the middle of the city. So at night, I would prefer the Empire State Building. If, in general, might be my number one priority. Number two is here, the Edge. But there's something unbeatable about the Edge. I think the Edge is a bit better during the daytime, mostly because you can take much better selfies than any of the other high-rises. Is the top of the glass open? Yep, it is. It is. People are taking selfies right there. Is it visible, the Coca-Cola sign? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. No, unfortunately not. Zoom in on the statue. All right, let's do this. Jerry, here it is. Who runs the restaurant? I'm not sure what the restaurant is called. If anyone knows the name, who runs it? I'm not entirely sure either. I don't think it's a big name, as far as I know. Teeny tiny Liberty, yeah. Un saluto da Italia, benvenuti a New York, Domenico. Welcome to New York City, Domenico. Y cualquier persona que está mirando en español puede preguntarme cualquier cosa en español también. Mi nombre es Ariel. All right, so I'm gonna take a few more last sips until we go downstairs. Do you find the combination of tourists and locals here? There's a lot of tourists from Queens. A lot of tourists from Queens. A lot of tourists from New Jersey. I've seen a little bit more tourists internationally. Earlier at the vessel, we passed by a British family, which I think were tourists. They definitely have British accents, so either they're expats or they're tourists. And superficially, I've heard Argentinians here, and I've heard South Koreans. What's in the cup? Spiked apple cider with brandy. Feeling very good. I'm feeling nice and warm, cozy, everyone. It's nice to hear Ariel speak Spanish at CB. Oh, qué bien. CB, so good. So Emiliano says... Emilio, I mean. Hola, mi madre cumple años hoy. ¿Puedes enviarle un saludo desde allá? Nosotros estamos en Guatemala y hemos ido muchas veces a Nueva York. Saludos a ella. Se llama Lilia de Najera. Qué bien, Emilio. So, Lilia de Najera, feliz cumpleaños. Ojalá estás celebrando con familia y con amistades. Que lo pases muy bien y que tenga un tiempo excelente hoy. Desde Guatemala aquí hasta Nueva York para tu cumpleaños. Today's Lilia's birthday, so everyone give Lilia a nice, warm, happy birthday. The way to say happy birthday in Spanish is feliz cumpleaños. Who's watching from Guatemala. So everyone give Lilia a nice, happy birthday greeting today. Is the bar open? Yes. I'll show it to you towards the end of this broadcast. Do you prefer the Twin Towers or the Freedom Tower? Ooh, I think that might not be the best question to ask, but do I like the Freedom Tower? Yes. Do I miss the the Twin Towers? Yes. It's quite a tragedy what happened. When you say to Italians New York, just say it in English. Please don't be mad at me. I want to only help. But why, Elisa? Why don't you like New York? We're Italiano. Am I having dinner here? Not for me, no, Paula. Just having a good drink. Taking advantage of these steps. So I can show you better views. It's easy to zoom in from this perspective. Un gran reportaje, dice Rodolfo. Qué bien que está mirando de Asturias, en España. Bienvenidos. ¿Puedes preguntarme cualquier cosa en español o que te enseño algo específicamente? Puedes decirme. Right here we have the views of Jersey City. And further, we see more of New Jersey. Places like Union City. You can see as far as probably Newark, Trenton. Domenico, do I speak Italian? No, I don't speak Italian. No parle italiano. Io parle inglés. I think that's Italian. All right. Are you guys ready to go downstairs? I'm about to be done with this drink. Enjoyed it. Luckily it's not getting full. Luckily it's pretty empty, which is nice. It was pretty full when I first came in, but I think less and less people come later at night. It gets full for sunset. So we'll be able to see now the views pretty easily. And I thought I could avoid Drake, but unfortunately I can't. Can you go all around one square, or does it cut off somewhere? No, it's only this side. You can see the other side via the indoor section, but actually there is the indoor section. It's open inside, so we'll go inside a little bit later. Hi, come on, walk around a little bit. We'll do. All right, that was a good drink. All right, now time to put on my mask. Yeah, no worries.
Do you made a video of Hoboken?
Hoboken, I did, yeah.
About a few months ago?
I did, yeah.
All right, you're the one. Okay.
You saw on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
very
that's
cool.
Why I was like, you look familiar. I was like,
did you comment on it?
yeah, I think I did. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I recognize your face from it. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, that's cool that you randomly saw me here.
Yeah, because I was like, he looked familiar. Because I know you believe me too. I was like, yeah, that looked familiar.
Are you enjoying the views today?
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Are you a New Yorker?
No.
Oh, Jersey, okay.
Hoboken, that's why.
Hoboken.
I
Oh,
looked
cool.
for you, I was like, yo, he did a video of Hoboken.
It was a long video too. I did like 4 hours of Hoboken. Beautiful
Yeah,
area.
It was a long video.
I think they're telling us to sit down. Yes, of course. Okay, of course.
No. These are not sets. These are for sitting.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of
Yeah.
people are coming in from New Jersey as well.
Yeah, Jersey's across the street. So.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Because I make a lot of videos around. I always say that people ask me if there's tourists, and I say there's a lot of tourists from Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
All right, man. It was nice to meet you. Have a good day. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, so the gentleman, the fellow tourist from Jersey, he said that he recognized me from the Hoboken video. Let's go down here. Ooh, it's getting windy. Love these random chats. Yeah, they're fun. All right, let's see over here. No one's here. Wow. We're not enjoying these views. All right. Whoa. All right. That's crazy. You can get to the edge, literally, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. This is kind of terrifying, to be honest. Oh my God. Oh wow. I am literally at the edge. Can we see the vessel downstairs? Yes, we can. We can see the blue portal to the other dimension. Whoa. All right. That's crazy. Wow.
Oh, he's taking a picture. Right, but if we're not taking a picture, always has to be on.
Don't look down. That is crazy. So that was the vessel. It looks so tiny from this perspective. Can I see Action Kid in Brooklyn? I'll do my best. So that's where I was standing right before. What do we see down here? Oh, we see Chelsea. We can wave to our friends at Lolino down there. Veronica says, "Oh my God, I'm hyperventilating indeed." Whoa. Do they have limited people? Yeah, they have limited capacity. Indeed, they do. Toyosio says, "Not other streamer was here not too long ago. He did not have as good a time." Toyosio. Toyosio, it's funny you mentioned that. I tend to have a good time in a lot of places, and sometimes I am astonished. I don't know who that streamer is. I don't want to talk about that person, but in general, when I hang out with certain people, sometimes they're not having a good time, and it to me is such a head puzzler. Anywhere in a bunch of places, I can have a good time exploring a post office as much as I can have a good time seeing the Edge. So we see the train yards down there. We see the shed. Look at the shed down there, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. Oh, it's crazy views. Crazy, crazy views. All right, let's go to the Edge. That's a postcard indeed. So you guys, we're getting closer to 600. I mean, we're about 400 away. If we get to 600 concurrent viewers on Facebook, I will lay down on the glass. Saludos de Mar de Plata, bienvenidos, Javier, a Nueva York. Saludos, 4K. Elisa, you have a big courage to step there. Italians would say, "Ay le pale." I love that. Ooh, it's getting chilly up here. I think I'll need another $18 spider. Oh, this. Look at we see Newark, so we're seeing the unidentified flying objects. I mean the airplanes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So Newark right there in the distance. Newark Airport, to be specific. What is the triangle of lights? I think you're referring to Newark. Arlene, 4th of July from here would be cool. I think it would be cool. I have a feeling they'd probably have some type of special event if that happens. Does the triangle look down? Yeah, it looks 99 stories down. Anastasia, it does. Scott, what is this? Scott, we are at the very top of New York City, floating above. In essence. Metaphorically, not literally, though. Is there a limit how much you can say? Until closing, I don't think they'll kick you out. That's the nice thing. Taking our sweet, sweet time here. in the top of the world. The triangle below me, I'm not sure what the triangle is that someone's referring to. I think you might be referring to this building. It's just the skyscraper. Domenico, I don't answer political questions. Ask me anything about history, food, culture, New York City. You see that little light far away? I live there, says Kings. Oh, Kingstar, cool. Welcome, Kingstar. Oh, it's getting cold. It's freezing, everyone.
Not every day. Like some days they have me downstairs.
Are you guys ready? I'm not sure if you guys are ready. If you're ready, let me know in the comments. 99 floors. 99 floors below. Is this the line for the edge? Yeah. Awesome. Dig it. All right. First, we're going to go to this edge. And then we'll go down to this other edge. We got 300 concurrent viewers, so we got 300 more. Once we get 600 concurrent viewers on YouTube, we'll get there. I'm holding this entire YouTube audience hostage. You guys have to press that like button. Log into your other account, press that like button twice in order to get 600. Comment on it. Send this link to a friend, to an enemy, to a frenemy, to an imaginary friend, if it may be. Once we get to 600, we will look down the edge. Yes, of course. Don't do it, says Yoli. Do you have to pay something to get here? Manu, yes, $38 if you buy the day of plus tax. So it came out to about 41 something. Does the like button increase the viewer count? It does, Kaitoka, yes it does. So on YouTube and also on Facebook to a certain extent, but definitely on YouTube, the like button helps with getting more views. On Facebook, the best way to get more views is sharing. So if you really love this show and want to see it grow and thrive, so I can keep showing you more awesome things like this, you have to press that share on Facebook or press that like button on YouTube. YouTube will bring more viewers because with more likes, it shows my videos to random people. You know, people could be watching a video about New York history or, you know, some type of building, you know, anything, Central Park vlog, and boom, that my video could pop up. My legs are shaking, but not because of the fear of heights. My legs are shaking because it's cold. Yoli, your legs would be shaking because it looks so scary. It does. So we are waiting online to go to the very edge. We'll get there soon. Zinc says, I'm very underrated. I am, Zinc? Oh. How do I get rated? Thank you, Zinc. I appreciate the compliment. Guys, when I have a little bit too little to drink, I start getting very sarcastic. So pardon the sarcasm. It happens when I have too little to drink. When I have too little to drink, when I'm a little bit too sober, I start getting very silly. Hey Togs, this got recommended to me while you were watching Abandoned Barn Find. Okay, that is a very random video about car detailing. That is very random. London, the UK on a 4-week lockdown. Sandra, I might need more beverages, yeah. I mean, if anyone wants to sponsor a second beverage, I will be happily to oblige. To show the cocktail bar. Ooh, it's cool. Okay. Should have brought gloves for this. Alright. All right, guys, let me know in the comments what building you would like me to see, to show you downtown, since we're waiting online. After this, are you going to B&H? No, Fivos. B&H closes early. Why would I go to B&H? Can you see the moon from here? Let's see. Where's the moon? Where did the moon go? The moon disappeared on us, ladies and gentlemen.
Right there. I'm just waiting on to get a photo. I'm not gonna cut it, but I'm gonna be a guest second. I know, but you know, I want to show the iPod movies. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
Janice is sponsoring part of a drink, $10. So if anyone wants to sponsor the other half for the drink, I'm more happy to oblige. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate it. I'm happy to oblige. Show you the champagne bar and grab another drink. Bose. Where am I exactly? Ooh, exactly. 30 Hudson Yards. If anyone has the coordinates, let me know in the comments. We're in Hudson Yards neighborhood, the west side of Manhattan, along 34th Street, 10th Avenue.
What's your favorite shape?
Looking at the views of New York City. It's called The Edge of Hudson Yards. I don't see the moon, guys. The moon has disappeared on us. I don't know who took it away. I don't know why they took it away. Not cool at all, but maybe one day we'll see the moon again. You can't see Flatiron on here. But let's zoom in.
It's a word. I was trying to figure out the definition. It's about 3 points where 2 lines.
Virginia, what is B&H? B&H is a camera store.
Oh, here you go. I mean,
Area on this attraction will be on the list where I go when I visit New York. Oh yes, 100% do so. Hello from down under, Kim. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Let's go look at Brooklyn. Let's wave to Action Kid. Action Kid is down there. Huge hand. Action Kid. Hope you're doing well out in Brooklyn. Ooh. So cool. We're close to get to the edge on the line. Take that selfie. Even though you can't see my face because it's so dark, it'll be worth just step onto it. I hope if you're afraid of heights, brace yourselves, sit down for this. Pretty moon, though. So the moon is not fully new. I saw it earlier when I first came up here, but it's a tiny little sliver, and I can't spot it anymore. But I did see it when I first came up here. It was very impressive. Hey, Clive. Love your vids, Ariel. You rock. Thank you, Clive. Nice to see you here. Alvi from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Janice, Close to the Edge by Yes. Ooh, Yes has a good song. Interesting. Now I gotta listen to that after I get back home. Never gets old. These views are beautiful. Indeed they are. They're gorgeous. I no longer have feeling in my hands, but that's okay. I do it for the live video, ladies and gentlemen. Gabriel, indeed I am, Puerto Rican. Y alguien está mirando en español, puede preguntarme cualquier cosa. Ya no me siento mis manos, pero lo hago para hacer el video, porque vale la pena. Okay, 4K Wanderer has given another $10, so remind me who was the first person who donated, so 4K, and that other person, let me know. Sometimes there's so many names, it's hard a little bit to keep track, but let me know who was that other person. We have 2 PayPals, and we will go grab another drink after we see the edge. We are, yeah. Yeah, no worries. Is the glass strong? It is. Oh, I think I saw a crack. No, never mind. We're close. We're so close. I will. Can't believe they made a map, made a city out of the map of GTA 4. Liberty City. Yep. Liberty City has been made into a real city.
mignon is folks of you taking it about.
Is it cold, Miguel? Yes, I don't feel my hands anymore, so it is pretty cool. Janice, okay, Janice and 4K have sponsored the second drink. We will go for a second drink. I'll show you the champagne bar. What about a hot drink to warm your hands? I will get it, yeah. Oh, yeah. But after people here finish taking their selfies.
You don't imagine how she feels.
They were timing people now because there was a group that was taking ages.
Are you all? We all got.
Yes, we'll go inside after this.
No, you can.
Everyone, Anastasia, we will. And then we'll come back out once we get 600 concurrent views
We'll get it there.
because we're going to lay down on the edge. Whew. Have you visited Staten Island yet? Says New York Gaming. I have. I've done a few videos. Nothing really recent. Just the ferry. Can you do a video, photo of your shadow and behind you? There's New York. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my best to do that. Order
How we doing, Ma?
hot whiskey, indeed. Helen, I appreciate it. 4K and Janice for sponsoring. We'll get there soon. We have one more group in front of us. Gabriel says, so cinematic, can be awesome for a 007 scene. Yeah, indeed. I think he has a scene in one of the skyscrapers in London, if I'm correct. But yeah. All right, for Kay Mauro or the other people who love taking screenshots during these videos, get your screenshot button ready. I'm gonna do a few screenshots here. I don't have a second phone, so I'm using my live phone. ¿Podrías hacer un video para saber cómo se solicita la visa estadounidense y extranjeros? Ah, Silvina, yo no cubro esos tópicos. También no sé tanto de visas. Sugiero que chequea en YouTube. Debe haber varios videos que cubren eso en español. Te apuesto. Para cualquier otro latinoamericano mirando, dígame, hay otra persona que hace videos de... Dígame, dígame otra persona que hace videos de visas.
Ordinarily, I'm the type to yes, teamwork.
Just right in the middle.
So we see.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate you doing this, Miss.
Oh, of course you have.
Well, after the COVID, I'd be doing full photo shoots right here.
Yeah, here. One more.
The Austin Powers thing going, yes, no.
Do you like it? Here, make sure. I'm happy to take more. Thank you. Hey, of course. Thank you. Hey, of course. Thank you so much. Of course.
Awesome. All right, guys, get ready. Oh, bad service close to the window. Let's not stay close. Oh, there we go. So here we have the views right at the edge. Look at that. And all right, selfie time. All right, there we go. All right, thank you. Sir? That guy is funny, yeah, dude, he is. There was bad service there, so I didn't want to linger too long. Also, people were waiting. Whew, okay. Mira el canal Oscar Alejandro, gracias por sugiriendo. So, Oscar Alejandro, para la persona que preguntó de visas. Oscar Alejandro, te quedo. All right, let's go grab a drink. And if we have 600 people, I will lay down on the edge. We just need 300 more people. Press that like button. How far can you see at night? A lot. Let's go inside. Whew. $200 more likes. I don't know about that glass. I have a good feeling, ladies and gentlemen. I have a good feeling. I'm a patient man. What happened to the hot whiskey or Irish coffee? I wouldn't do Irish coffee. I already had too much coffee today. Hot whiskey. I'd rather have a hot apple cider. They don't have it on the menu, so I don't know if they can accommodate for the hot whiskey. Oh, I'm in all dark silhouette. Whoa, it's pretty dark in here. So I'm just gonna take a few sips in here, then we'll go outside. So we are right now at the edge, drinking at one of the highest places on earth. I don't think the Burj Khalifa has a bar, because I think because they are Muslim, they probably don't have a bar. This is very hot. Whoa, I gotta go outside for this. So, Ariel Noir, indeed I am, yeah. All right, let's go outside. And can you repeat the jump on the glass? Oh, I haven't done the glass jump yet, Elisa, not yet. Soon we'll get there. It is very romantic, indeed it is. Oh yeah. Definitely one of the top date spots I would recommend here in New York City. Is it warmer inside? Yeah, it is. 100% one of the date spots. Thank you, Janice and 4K, everyone. Give a huge round of hearts for 4K and Janice for sponsoring this drink. Let's go outside. We gotta go this way. and they're gonna send me to the steps because they don't want people to drink while at the edge.
Okay, sir. So you're gonna have to sit on the steps
Yeah.
and drink.
Yeah, thank you.
Please shine up one guest coming to you. Right this way.
Yes. Awesome. Thank
All
you.
right. I just ask that you please don't pull that up higher than what it is.
The what?
Don't pull that up higher than what it is because
Oh,
it's really
yeah.
not allowed.
Yeah, it's not a selfie stick. Yeah. Awesome.
And you can sit right here. You can take these stairs up
Awesome.
a little bit and
Thank
have a seat. Make sure the social distance.
Of course.
Just cannot stand on it.
Awesome. Thank you. They have a whole lot of instructions. All right. I get sometimes so woozy when people give me so many instructions. Let me know how you feel. Sometimes like, okay, yeah, got it. Let me know. That's micromanaging. Yeah, that's why I quit. That's why I quit my 9 to 5. Couldn't handle any micromanaging. All right. Wow. Beautiful. Killaho says, aha, you have 361 people as your dates. Indeed, everyone. Susie says, humor them. Indeed, yeah, of course. I just like, yeah. Adam says, can you see Coney Island from here? No, that is definitely too far. Actually, we might. We won't be able to make it out, but look at this. So let's zoom in. Arlene says, Ariel is the best virtual boyfriend ever. That is actually a thing in Japan and also in China, which is very funny. So right here, I think we're seeing the edge of Brooklyn. I can't really make it out, so I don't know 100% for sure. I see airplanes flying, so that definitely they're coming from JFK the opposite way. But down there, I think that might be the edge of Brooklyn. Virginia, yes, indeed, yeah, indeed. They're doing the best to keep everyone orderly. Oh no, personally, like I really like Europe. When it comes to tourist attractions, you rarely ever get any type of instruction from people in Europe. When encountered in Italy and England, specifically in France as well. Actually, those 3 places. Barely ever got like, oh, don't use selfie stick, don't sit down, don't stand there, don't do this, don't do that. I get that way more often here in the US than I ever encountered that in Europe. So I get it, but also why Europe doesn't have that too much. "100 stories up, not that much noise. No, we barely hear the rumble of the city." Yeah, it's kind of surprising. It's way more louder in the Empire State Building. You guys are right. Wow, why is it so quiet up here? If you go in the Empire State Building, you'll hear a lot more noise. Oh, that's a good spiked cider. Wow. Lady Coach, hello, nice to see you here. Welcome. So, we're enjoying the views. Let me go one step up. This is, stay here. So, since we're here, let me know if you have any questions. I'm free to ask anything, answer anything. Anything related to travel, history, food, culture, New York, feel free to ask. As we're sipping some, let me know if you're having a drink over there. Some people are watching at nighttime right now, so let me know if you have your own cup of wine or your own cup of herbal tea, say peppermint tea, or some type of cocktail. Maybe you made your own Negroni. Let me know in the comments. SF has views, but not like this. Yeah, you know what? I did Top of the Rock at sunset about 2 years ago with my friend Jennifer O'Brien, and I did a video there. I also appeared in her video. And while I was looking out in the views, filming the views of New York City, there was a guy from Shanghai right next to me, and he was telling me. He said, "Wow, he was absolutely astonished by this view," and saw me taking photos, and he said, "Isn't it amazing?" And like, yeah, it's gorgeous. And for me, his such astonished expression, I thought he was clearly Chinese. His accent was clearly Chinese, but I thought he was from some small town in China, some smaller city. But he was actually from Shanghai. And I said to him, like, doesn't Shanghai have more skyscrapers? And he's like, yeah, we do, but there's something special about New York City and all the skyscrapers being crammed into one single island, all kind of next to each other. Shanghai doesn't have that. And that's why he was so astonished. And that made it clear to me that while there are many great cities out there in the world, many of them which I want to visit, maybe Tokyo or Shanghai or Manila or Istanbul, they don't have this type of view. There's very few cities in the world that has something like this. I think the only city that might compare is Hong Kong, that has a view kind of this crammed in. New York is very special in that regard. So when it comes to a skyline view, there's barely any cities that compare. It's not to say that other cities are bad or worse or less valuable. It goes to show that some cities have a very special skyline. Paris is gorgeous for its... Oh, we have a birthday. Have you been up to the Shard? No, I didn't go up to the Shard. Great question. Kaitoka. I went up to the other view, the building built by Norman Foster, which actually, what's the name of that building? The Walkie-Talkie, was it? But there's one of the buildings that you have a free observation deck where they have like a restaurant, they have food. It's really cool. All right, we'll zoom in. Booze, sure thing. Wilma, you're laying in bed. It's now 1:10 a.m. Stayed awake, especially tonight. Oh, Wilma, I'm so glad. Well, I already paid for this, so I'm gonna spend about 1 hour. So if you guys want to, some of you might want to linger around for an hour, I'll be here. If not, it's okay. Watch at your leisure. I'll be here for 1 more hour, then we'll go down to the edge. What's Hudson Yards? No worries. Ask any type of question. Hudson Yards is a new neighborhood in New York City. It used to be literally Hudson Yards, but Hudson Train Yards. The train yards for the New York City subway, I think the New Jersey Transit maybe, and definitely the Long Island Railroad. an entire $25 billion neighborhood was constructed on top of it. There's still more to be built. West Hudson Yards is coming up next, and there's also a development project right next to it as well. Each of them probably will be as expensive as this one, or even more. So this is, I think right now, the 4th or 5th tallest building in New York City, maybe the 5th or 6th, because One Vanderbilt, I think, has bested it. But it's among the top 5 tall buildings in New York. Do trains still rail? Yes, they're still railing underneath our feet right now. Good morning, Arif. Oh, Arif, where are you watching from? Helen, am I whispering? Yes, I'm whispering. It's a bit quiet up here, so hence the whisper. I hope you can hear me. What's the name of the tallest skyscraper with the red line? So that skyscraper we're seeing there in the distance is the Freedom Tower. I've heard a lot of objection to the name Freedom Tower. I'm not entirely sure why. I call it the Freedom Tower. A lot of people in New York call it the Freedom Tower. And yeah, it's the official name is One World Trade Center. Who's the architect? Is the architect Norman Foster? I forgot. Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure why people are objecting to the Freedom Tower.
Hi, sir. Are you live streaming?
I am indeed.
Okay,
Yes.
so that is not allowed here.
Is not? Why not?
No.
Oh, okay.
So
Can I take photos and videos in general?
live streaming is different than
Yeah.
photos and videos.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So they can actually see that wherever you're live
Yeah.
streaming, they got the memo and they needed to stop.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Right.
Oh, they got, and that's why you came
Right,
up here.
Right.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, I understand. All right, let me go downstairs. Oh, no live streaming apparently. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going out. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll take a photo by the edge, but keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. It's terrible. We have a huge crowd right there. They're ready to tackle me down. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. They're ready to tackle me down. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye. More photos to come.